Hey everybody, it's Hop's Metal Show. It's Hop.
Hartman.
We got a video reaction for you. We're actually going back and remastering the very first video me and Randy ever done. We're gonna do, first one is Without You by Motley Crue. This just all come about. We was sitting around one night and Randy said, "Man, you remember the video for Without You?" And I said, "Yeah." And we talked about the Tigers and
the blocks.
Yeah,
The
Vince
rocks.
Neil pushing the rocks apart, and
Yeah.
Tommy Lee had that weird look on his face when that girl's catching that gold. But we decided we gonna do an upgraded version of this because we got a little bit more technology.
A lot more.
What did you think about the Crew during this time?
I was a happy man. I heard Dr. Feelgood before the album came out. The Headbangers Ball premiered it, and I had the first 5 songs before it came out. A little show called Metal Shop.
Yeah,
It was West Virginia. Had like 15 antennas hung up in the air, tape,
aluminum foil,
with duct tape,
yeah.
aluminum foil. Get it in, and I heard it, and I was like, I loved it.
Yeah.
That's still one of my favorite albums the band ever done.
And Without You, I guess that was Nicky wrote that about Tommy and Heather. He even talks about that on The Dirt. You know that's what he wrote about. But I knew that from many years back. But like you said, Motley Crue was on top of the world right now. I mean, they could do no wrong.
Yep.
I mean, at all. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video, and then we'll talk a little bit afterwards. Talk a little bit during. All right, here we go. I mean, they used to play the crap out of this thing.
Yeah, it was an exclusive MTV thing on the corner for like 6 months.
And I never knew what the girl was supposed to represent.
I don't know what the hell the video's about, but it's gold.
But it's like, man, it's like we talked before how different everybody looks there, especially Vince.
Yeah, this is during the Slim Fast years. So this is good. I loved it. On top of the world here.
Yeah.
Nothing could bring him down but kryptonite.
No. Tommy's still playing in big ass drums. You know, I've seen him 5 times and we heard the song live one time.
Nobody talks about this song very much anymore.
Well, the only reason they played it live was they played the whole Dr. Feelgood album. So, you know, it was on there, so they had to play it. But this was probably the most least successful song off this album that they released, wasn't it? There's that tiger.
Look, the tiger.
Show the tiger on Tommy's arm.
I'm all about the tiger. I'm definitely all about that.
The man Nick, underrated like hell. Hell of a guitar player. I can't even imagine Motley Crue without Nick. I mean, they never talked about him, but
And sick all these years, and he's still kicking.
yeah. Oh, he's even sounding better live than Vince. That was kind of cool effect. There's these big ass rocks he's getting ready to push over. Don't the pyros go off or sparks fly or something?
Slow-mo.
You know, all these years later, that's pretty generic. Yeah, I don't know what the girl's supposed to represent.
I don't know what the video is supposed to represent.
I mean, she's got that couple, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's baptism water or what it is. I guess that's...
There's that damn tiger again.
I think they rented that thing from like some zoo for the day. See, and I don't understand that. What the hell did that skull have to do with anything? Yeah, I don't really...
This was a good look for him.
Yeah.
One thing that they did back then, for each record, they changed their outfits.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, they image-wise, they were forerunners.
Yeah, I like that.
That whole...
Because Kiss did that in the 70s, and then they did it. I like when a band changes their costumes if they're going for this for each record. It keeps it different. Well, that was a T-shirt. I never got it. It's a heart with a T.
Yeah.
Record Corner had it.
When y'all remember the single had that heart with a dagger through it?
Yes.
That was the cool cover for the single. Tommy Spin the Sticks.
You know what I think when I look at Vince Neil here? I'm going to give it a prop. You know who he looks like in here? A very young Mike Orball.
Yeah.
Mikey had hair like that when he used to bag groceries with you boys up here at Food Line.
He'd probably like to hear that. He'd probably take it as a compliment.
I mean that. He used to have that spiral looking thing. I remember.
So, I don't know. What'd you think? Was kind of cool to go back and watch it?
It's always cool to go back and watch those videos.
I don't think I've watched it since.
I haven't watched it since you were over here.
I haven't watched it either. But I enjoy watching the Crue stuff.
I just remember they played the living hell out of that thing.
Yeah. And they could. I mean, this was their era. They could do no wrong. I mean, they had the world eating off the palm of their hands.
They were untouchable. And they were on top of the world. And I was damn proud to be a part of that ride. I loved it. I think I had so many shirts of them back then. I had a different shirt for them every day of the week.
Shoot, everybody did. Everybody. I mean, they were, and I guess if you was talking about Kiss with them, they were the king of merchandising too in the 80s. The buttons. I mean, God, I think about all the money I shelled out.
Yeah.
For buttons. Remember getting the bandanas and the T-shirts, the back patches.
Those buttons, believe it or not, they're still in the RNS. This probably... If the snow and the rain didn't get to them and they were protected all those years, they may have lasted. They may have not. I don't know. They were in. She had them in the front, and she also had them in a spindle.
Yeah.
She was the only one that sold the square ones, but she had the round ones too.
Yeah, and I like the square ones. The square ones were cool as hell.
Was it you in school that had nothing but a Motley jacket?
Yeah.
That you had the keychains hanging down there every time you walked. I remember that.
Danny C. I don't know. You remember him?
Yeah, I think
he had one too.
Yeah,
just all nothing but Motley.
Because you had that "Shout the Devil" patch on the back.
Yeah,
I had the Kiss one. It was I don't know why they called it that. It was Heaven's on Fire tour. It was Animalized, but that's what the back patch looked like.
We've been doing some old stuff and some new stuff, video reactions. If you even want to hear any old stuff, any stuff from the 80s and what me and Randy review it, me and String or Love or Griever, Hardesty, anybody's been on the show previously, just let me know. I'll see if I can round them up and we'll review. We got one more coming for you from me and Randy. We're going to do a little Poison, I think the very other first song we done. So y'all can check that out. But got anything else you want to say about Without You?
It represents a fun time for me, and I was very, very happy. I loved it. I don't care if the damn video is cheesy. I liked it.
Well, and I'm pretty happy with the direction shows went into because we've come a long way.
That's right. You and me, buddy, we went a long way from that big freaking TV. I don't even have it anymore. It blew up.
To now we're like green screening it.
Right.
Got lights out here, and we even got a little bit of an audience today.
That's right. We're VIP.
Yeah, we gave them the VIP package. I guess we're gonna head on out of here. Peace, y'all.